Absolutely no idea where this music's coming from, I'll tell you that much. I'm just doing a lot of things right now to set up my stream. I'm multi-streaming today. Your girl's bossing up like some crazy. Let me just message my husband real quick. All right. Testing. No idea why my husband is in my game. He tried to make me mad. Clearly trying to just piss me off. No, that's so good. Excuse me. Test, test. Testing. Test, test. Alright, so guys, welcome back to another live broadcast of 7 Days to Die. I'm streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm streaming on TikTok, I'm all over the place. How do I read chat on every single one? I don't know, actually. Let me just bring it up here. So I'm just going to stream until I'm bored. Pretty much, that's how I go about it. Am I bored yet? Should I stop? Test, test, test. Let me just, yeah. Test, test. So I'm just going to stream until... Alright. So I am being my own audio person right now. No easy feat. Alright, let me just check my Twitch. Then we can get properly into it. Alright, testing. Test. Alright, testing. Come on. Alright, let me just bring up the pages so I can keep an eye on chat. Sorry to do this on the stream. I didn't want to be late.
It's being painted, you know.
But I also didn't want to low-key bore you with all this maintenance stuff, so... Sorry to do this on the stream. I was elected as a valuable member? Hello, Tiger Boy. Yes, sorry. I just opened it. I just figured it all out. Give me some time. I'm doing the best I can, okay? Let's see. Okay, so we have Twitch chat open. We have the streams paused. We have YouTube chat open. But I only have TikTok chat on my interface, so that's probably the one I'll be responding to the most. Test. Alright. Let's get back to the game. Hello, FYP man. What's up? I'm multi-streaming. I'm a grown-up now. I walked in, my husband was playing my game. I'm like, do you want to fight me, bro, right now? Like, let's fucking go. What the hell? This is not my game. This is not my game. I don't understand what's happening right now. What the hell? I don't understand. What happened to my freaking game? What the hell? Bro, I swear if my kid got on this fucking game... Ooh. What? Where is... I've played 23 hours of this game. Where is my save? Hello, Maple. I'm so mad right now. This stream has been a mess. This stream has been a fucking mess from the second I started. My save's gone. I don't understand what's happening right now. My save's gone. My save is gone. Let me just go through Steam, see you. I've put 23 hours into that save. I'm gonna actually be so mad if it's gone. Does anyone know how to how I get my fucking game back? Hold up. I gotta go talk to my husband for a second. Low-key mad, but not really. Because I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know how to get my save. What the heck? Ooh, I'm so mad. Hold up. Who's the guy behind you? Mommy, go behind you. Mommy, go behind you. Alright, hold on. Let me turn my camera off so you don't see it. Ah, fuck it. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. You might hear audio, I don't know. Test. Okay, so I'm not allowed to have nice things. Whatever. It's 23 hours of my fucking life gone. That's it. Just disappeared. Because who knows? Someone deleted my save file on my game. It was either my son or it was either my son or my husband. It's just gone. Just 23 hours of work gone. Just... it's fine. Ugh, where is my dumb camera? Why is it not working? Ugh, come on, you bastard. So what should we do? Should we start again? Oh my god, I can't do it! Don't tell me I'm gonna have to start again. Should I play Eden Ring? Honestly, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm actually so legitimately upset right now. Like, it's insane. 23 hours gone. Gone, mate. I'm so mad. Mums can't have nice things. Mums can't have nice things. Nope. Nope. Honestly, yeah. Break up with me, dump me, divorce. Don't delete my save. Don't delete my fucking save, bitch. I'm so mad. Ooh. And you know why? It's because my computer is the shared computer. Is my husband's computer the shared computer? No, because he... No. Of course not. My computer is the computer all the kids get to go on, and he gets to go on whenever they feel like it. Doesn't matter what I want. My computer is automatically the shared computer, the shared family computer. Patriarchy and shit. Bullshit. Okay, we're being mindful, we're being demure. I'm not mad. I'm not mad! I just can't wait to chop down 75,000 trees again. Like, I'm so looking forward to just hitting trees with sticks again. Honestly, vibe. I don't understand what's happened, where my game has gone. I don't understand how an entire... Like, and I don't understand how to bring it up, back up in my Steam. Like, where's the cloud at? Where's this cloud? Hold on. Neflora, thank you for the follow. Buy them in like a laptop or something. Alright, fuck it, fine, we'll start again. I'm gonna keep it just in case somehow we can get it back again. Wait, no, I don't know how. How do I start a new game? Alright, let's make it a bit more difficult this time. Even though I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, should I go multiplayer? I feel like if I go multiplayer, everyone's gonna just like... If I play online, people are just gonna ruin my base. You're gonna find out my username or whatever and just wreck the place. You guys wouldn't do that to me, would you? Yes. I feel you. Maple understands. Maple gets it. Should I play offline? Maybe I will. Is it very different online and offline? What's the difference? Nomad, warrior, survivalist, insane. I guess we'll go nomad? Question mark? Before I had it on like absolute easiest possible. Scavenger. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should go adventurer. Like, I had it on this, the easiest, right? Ooh, should I just go 1 up or should I go 2 up? Make it crazy. I'm just gonna go 1 up. I'm just gonna go 1 up, okay? Sorry. 24-hour cycle. You want me to go 2 up? No! No, do 2. So I should do nomad. Oh my god. That's gonna be so hard. Okay, fine. I'll be brave. Okay. I wonder, how do I make the daytimes longer? Daylight length. Oh, okay. Oh, it's already maxed out. I feel like I'm gonna max it out. Is that like... I'm pathetic. Okay. Advanced. Oh my god. My husband is a lucky man, too damn right. Honestly. Hello, Sergeant. Hello. Honestly, he's living a nightmare with me. I'm a nightmare. Oh, I'm like, did you not do that thing I told you to do? Do it immediately, right now. Do as I say. He's a smart man though. He knew to lock it down real quick, you know. All right. Sorry if you can hear drinking sounds. That's so gross. Loot respawn time. Come on, guys. What should I do? Oh, you can disable it. That's intense, because then you'd have to move, like, heaps to keep up. Instant? There's no instant option. Wait, is there? I feel like I want to make my map resource heavy, because that way, hopefully it doesn't take... hopefully I don't spend as much time banging on trees. You know? Drives me crazy. Permanent death. No. Alright, just let me check all my chats for a second. I better be a good host. Guys, welcome back to another live broadcast. This is your host, MZBish. We are playing 7 Days to Die. Am I petrified? Yeah. Am I already afraid? Yeah. If you haven't already, help your girl out, throw us a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, let me check my chats on Twitch and YouTube. Anon Reddit, welcome back. I remember you. Sergeant, thank you for the likes. I do the same as Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid? Why does that sound familiar? That sounds familiar, to be honest. Alright. Alright, back to it. Daily quest progression. Drop on quit. Wait, what's that say? Thank you for the likes, guys. Enemy spawning. I'm scared. Enemy spawning on. No. Drop on quit. Drop nothing, everything. Just tool belt. Oh, okay. I'm low-key gonna drop nothing because I'm just trying to be like, I don't want the game to drag on too much with me just like fetching shit, you know? Even though that's pretty much what the whole game is about. Multiplayer basic. Ooh, okay. Listen, I had them on Just Walk. Because in reality, do I look like a runner to you? No. 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 But we're gonna keep it for real. Okay. Jog. Run! Ah! I'm afraid. Airdrops every day. Let's do an airdrop every day. So we can build that XP up real quick. Oh my god. What am I doing to myself? Blood moon mornings. That's the time of day that the day number will change to red. I know, but I had them on Just Walk last time, so I figured like I'm gonna step it up a notch. So that's the time of day. Evening. I guess I don't really know which difference it makes. Alright, let's make the... Let's make the blood moon frequency maybe every 10 days. I feel like it's gonna take me at least like 14 days to establish like a sort of semi-base. I don't want to set myself up to fail, but I also want it to be a bit more of a challenge. Hey, Alvin. I want it to be a bit more of a challenge. But I mean, if I'm going from 30 days to 7, like that's crazy. So maybe I should just go from 30 days down to 20, maybe. But I kind of want to keep it interesting. Oh, fuck it. Let's go 7 days. Let's go. Okay. I have no idea what these worlds mean. I have no idea. Should we make it like the biggest one possible? That's what. Okay, 10,000. I think we should. We should try to make it really like a big world so we don't get too bored. Chunk persistence. Affects the amount of space reserved for saving explored chunks. Longer values allow more chunks to be saved before the oldest and least important begin to reset. While shorter values will cause chunks to reset sooner. English, brain, activate, short. Affects the amount of space reserved for saving explored chunks. Longer values allow more chunks to be saved before the oldest and least important begin to reset, while shorter values will cause chunks to reset sooner. Let's just go somewhere in the middle. Medium? I don't fucking know. Alright. Wait, what did I do for that? Oh shit. I got my freaking tummy on here. It is what it is. It is what it is. You think it's easy? Did I make it too easy? I did not. You should have seen, like, it's like not too bad, but like the settings I had on before was like really, really easy. Like really, really easy. So for me, this is a big move up, okay? So judgmental. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I'm so excited. It's kind of exciting to start again, I guess. It's because my husband logged into his Steam on my computer. I'm actually so dumb. Bruh. How did I not put 2 and 2 together like that? I'm actually so dumb right now. Alright, hold on. Let me log out. This motherfucker. so annoyed. Pardon me. Oh, I can't believe I never put two and two together like that. I feel so dumb right now. Bruh. Why are you going wild? Alright, I'm just gonna change the settings on the place I already have. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't know who followed me, but thanks. I'm actually really bad at keeping up with chat maintenance, sorry. Oh, I'm so mad. I can't believe I'm so silly. Alright, let's change it. Oh no, I think it changed back. Oh, oh. Nah, it's gone. It's gone forever. No! This whole stream has been just me trying to set up the fucking stream. I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional and so embarrassing. I'd like to apologize. On behalf of my husband, because this is all his fault. Offie. Offie, I'm perfect in every way. What do you mean? Cause you're my man, and I'm your lady. Come on. Hurry the fuck up. Wait. Dark rock. Why are you going wild? What does that mean? I'm so pretty. Save some beauty for the rest of us. Thanks. So nice. Listen. I'm just gonna take your compliment and put it in my pocket, you know? I've never really suffered from like self-esteem issues, really. Not until after I had kids. After you have kids, your body changes a lot. So I was just like, oh my god. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I'm so excited. Guys, welcome back. We're playing... pardon me. 7 Days to Die. This is your host, MZ. I am multi-streaming because I am now a grown woman that knows how to multi-stream. Boosh, boosh. Are you taking notes, men? This is how you actually should be cutting down trees. Honestly, if you don't cut trees down like this, don't talk to me. Take note. My last space is gone. It's disappeared forever. I'm so Devo. Alright. Alright, we got us a weapon here now. So anytime it's come out, you just clobber him right upside the head. You hear me? Oh, nice. We can use this for the bones to make a knife. Stabby, stab, stab. Why am I not getting any bones? Give me some bones. No, I don't want nitrate. Oh, yeah. Bones, nice. Bone knife. Bone knife. We need 2 more bones. Okay. Ooh. Guess we'll go in here. What is this place? Hello? I feel like maybe my volume is really low right now. And low-key, let's put on some background music. Low-key, low-key, low-key. Low-key, let's put on some background music, yeah. For ambiance. Ambiance. Doesn't feel right. Hmm. Hmm. Can you guys hear it or not? Hmm. Alright. Whoops. Test. Oh. Test. Hmm. Testing. What the? Didn't. Test. I don't know what's going on right now. Testing. Test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Oh, for fuck's sake! Testing. Test. Test, test. Alright, hopefully I fixed it. Oh my gosh. Am I echoing? Do not tell me I'm echoing right now. Test, test, test. Alright, I bet you this place is gonna be intense. Whoa. That's pretty messed up. Oh my god, my kids. Test. Test. Bro. My kids are so loud I can't even say. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I can get bones from these guys. Ew. Nice. Now I got the little stabby stab. How much you bet there's a dog in here? Hello? What the fuck? Okay. I actually haven't had any zombies that can run yet. I've only had walking zombies, so I'm actually really freaked out right now. Is he jogging? Is that what jogging is? Okay. Whew. Why aren't I getting anything from this? Why aren't I collecting any plastics? It's weird. Oh, I am collecting them. But I... Excuse me, I bet you there's a dog back here. Oh. Oh, old water catcher. Oh, I think I know where we are. I don't know if the map's changed that much. I honestly couldn't tell you. Ooh. Hello, Gamer Granny. What's up? Yeah, the girls. Hello! Hello? Oh, a radio. A ham radio. Be so for real. What do you mean? Oh. Hey, Haraz. You back to be salty, my guy? Back to being your salty self? Don't be too mad. You missed your opportunity. What can I say? Hello! I'm just a girl. Ah! Okay, I'm good. I'm chill. I'm vibe. Oh, it's one of those floor ones. It's actually low-key kind of quick. Oh, I'm such a girl. Look at me standing up on the table. Voila! Okay, wrecked. Hello. Oh, sorry. I must have turned my mic off to cough and then I forgot to turn it back on. Thank you for letting me know, Gamer Granny. I appreciate it. Yes. Yes. Thank you. See, this is why I need mods. But I'm also a control freak, so nah. Nah, I don't think I am. I feel like this is a parkour moment. Parkour! Parkour! Okay, no. Alright, let's go in there and fight some more zombies. Ah! Of course I got an infection. Yo. Ooh, spooky ladder. Petrol? Yes. I feel like low-key the first place you land is where you should try to build near. But I also want a good spot. I don't want to start out in a shitty spot, you know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna go up that ladder by the looks. Flower. Am I getting anything from it? I don't think so. Alright, we can't keep wasting time. Ugh. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy fuck! Fast little fucker. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh! Oh! Ew! I'm so dead. Ew! That's traumatic. Trauma, 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 trauma. Ew! Nasty. Oh my god. Okay, that place is too hard for me right now. Like, I can't even... I'm so, like, low level right now. It's insane. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave my shit there and start building. I'll go back to it when I get stronger. I want to build outside of town, though. Because... I spent so long collecting all that stuff, but... I really don't see any point in trying to get it back, to be honest, right this second. Let's find a town. We'll go back and get it when I feel stronger. Because there's a feral zombie there. Like, I'm not even level 1 yet. Like, what level am I? I'm level 1. I'm level fucking 1. So I don't like my chances, to be honest. Alright, let's get some clothes going. Alright, so we'll leave that there for now. We'll come back to it at some point. But the stuff in there's pretty basic stuff. We don't... I mean, it took me a minute to collect it, which is annoying, but oh well. I learnt my lesson. We gotta build a weapon real quick. I don't want to be out here punching zombies, you know. Oh, notification, nice. My old game got deleted. I'm pretty devastated. Hello, Josh. I hear you. I don't know why or how, but my husband logged into his Steam on my PC and all of a sudden my game's deleted. So you tell me how you reckon it happened, mother. Oh God. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. It's all his fault. Definitely not my own fault. I don't know. I'm pretty peeved about it, but there's really nothing I can do about it, so I figured I'd just start a new game, and I made it harder this time. Much harder than last time, so it should be a little more fun to watch me freak out. I made it so the feral zombies can run, and the normal zombies can just, like, walk. Why can't I build this yet? What am I... There we go. I already dropped a backpack full of my stuff. You can't play again until you get the next generation Xbox. Yeah, it's total BS, hey. I have old phones that the iOS is just like, it can't update anymore, so the phone is like useless pretty much. But I let my kids go and watch YouTube and shit. If I'm being so for real. Ooh, chicken. Alright, I want to build in the next town. I want to build near a town first. Like, I don't want to be building right next to Trader Rick's like last time. And I really want to build a knife to start. I prefer that weapon. It's faster. It's much faster than the club, that's for sure. Alright. Can you guys hear the ambiance? The music? I don't know. The ambiance? Oh, I want that flesh because I gotta build a whole new base. I guess I could try to see this as an opportunity, right? Like, obviously I'm pretty devo. Kill the chicken. Obviously I'm pretty devo that my game that I sunk 23 hours into was deleted. Obviously I'm pretty fucking mad about that. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll find a way to get the save back. Probably not though. Lan, thank you for the follow, legend. Why aren't I getting any plastics from that? Whoa! Was that 2,000? Okay, I thought that said 2K gold bullion. I think I see a town down there, which is good. This time I'm definitely going to try to build a workbench. Oh, I can't build it yet. Okay. I'm going to try to build that mini bike real quick so I'm not spending so much time running around like on foot. It takes so long to do shit. Glue, essential survival tool. Why is John behind you? Because he's hilarious. Ooh, nice. I guess like my husband and I know I sent to my husband yuck sometimes, yuck, ew. Sometimes, a lot of the time, we've watched Lost so many times. A big fat zombie. Maybe I can run past him. Maybe he didn't see me. We've watched Lost a bunch of times, and I still can't decide whether or not John Locke is a bad guy or a good guy. Like a... Oh my god, look how fast it's going! Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. 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 Get him away from me, little fuck. Speedy little bitch. Alright, let's get away from that big fat guy real quick. I swear my character's running so much faster than usual. Okay, so there's the trader guy. We made the mistake of last time building too close to him. So we will not be making that mistake again. Because then I hear his annoying announcement every frickin' day, every frickin' night. They took it off Game Pass and it's no longer compatible with my Xbox One. Yeah, I know, I heard that. I've heard that a lot. It's such a downer, hey. Ooh, that guy's so fast. Okay, guys, I'm really not digging these fast zombies. Like, it's giving me fucking anxiety. Give me a gun. There you go. It's giving me such bad anxiety, I can't even fucking handle it. Look how fast it is. That fat one's following me. Ah! Can they come in? What's gonna happen? Will he help me? I didn't know they could come in. Is he gonna do anything?
Well, if you got money, I guess I can stand your smell.
Is he gonna do anything or not? Do something, bro! Pussy bitch. Ooh. Whoa. Oh. Get fucking wrecked, bro. Jesus. Oh, okay. Not my rock. Alright, let's see if we can buy a gun. I'd really like a gun.
You gonna buy some food or just stand there like a goddamn idiot?
No gun, bruh? Hello everybody and welcome back to another live broadcast of 7 Days to Die. This is your host MZ. If you haven't already, help your girl out. Throw us a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Ah.
Watch yourself, stranger. I know some fellers that break legs. What the hell do you want this time?
Alright.
Alright, now that we're done doing business,
Huh.
get out of my store. What's it gonna be, huh? Get the hell out of my store. It's for real customers.
Alright, so we don't want to build too close to this dude, right? Because last time it messed up my base and everything. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I have a moment's peace just to plan out my base? Oh. Grosso. My kids are having a bath. Why is John behind you? What? What do you mean I can't use it? So last time I built... Oh, sorry. Last time I built too close to this place, right? So I don't want to do that again. I also low-key... Oh, I might build around this post. Guys, what's that security block thing? Land claim block. Alright, so I gotta make sure I can stay inside this block this time. Excuse me, I keep spitting. I feel like there's something in my mouth. I'm a bit gross. I'm not really spitting, but you know what I mean. Here it is. Last time, I couldn't fit it. I do want an empty lot, though. Oh, he's coming for me. Oh my god. I'm not ready to fight this big bastard. He's much faster than he used to be. What the fuck was that noise? Die, you big bastard, will ya? Let's take him out to the road. Alright. So, there's another one. So I want the billboard to be in it, but I wonder if that's even possible. Nice. Alright, we'll build a shovel. I need more wood and more grass. Okay. So we're gonna bury it, so I need to build a shovel first. Hello, Aussie Marmalade. Hey, Kaiser. What's it? Yes, very funny, Vegemite. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Almost got enough. My kids are so loud, bro. Plant fibers. I'm not getting any plant fibers. I think it has to be my bare hand. Which is so dumb, right? Am I right? Oh, here he comes, the big bastard. It's gonna take me so long to kill him. It took so long last time. But to kill the other one. I swear it took like 75,000 stats. Nice. Nice. Ah, yes, an axe. Perfect. Alright, so I like to build next to this guy, but I can't build too close like last time I made that mistake. Now it looks like this is the spot. So do it one back just to be safe. Oh, but I really want that billboard to be in the right spot. Alright. Can you guys hear my kids? They're so funny, they're so cute. Alright. I really gotta quickly build a basic base. Green whistle. Do you mean like that thing the paramedics give you? That's funny. Is that what we're known for? Just a bunch of babies, huh? A bunch of fucking shooks. Alright, so let's go up here first. I'd like to build a base onto this or around this. That would be very good. It's like an automatic sort of perch. It's great. Alright, I need a ladder. Alright, let's get up to this gap. I feel like there, maybe? Ooh. Oh! I feel like I need to put it high enough that I can reach it, but not low enough that the zombies can reach it. Do you know what I mean? No, okay, I can't reach that. Alright, so hopefully the zombies won't be able to go up there. I wish I could make a hammer. Oh, stone sledgehammer? No, that's not what I really want. I wanted a claw hammer. That would be nice. Alright, I need more wood. ASAP. Oh, I can't believe I... So apparently if I hit tree stumps, I have a chance of getting honey, which will help with my infection, so... We're about to put that theory to the test. Hardcore. I feel like we shouldn't make the bottom one permanent because when we jump up, we can just take it off so the zombies can't follow us up. Because I'm so smart. I am so smart. Alright, so this is going to be our sort of basic base to begin with. Chicken. So hopefully the zombies will leave us alone. Will they leave us alone? I don't know. And we'll make another balcony out this way. Yeah. Then we'll have a clear view of the road and the town. Nice. I feel like maybe this whole thing could be wider? Question mark. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. And we've definitely got to build. No, I gotta go kill that guy before he wrecks my shit. Alright, we need more wood ASAP. To build some security around that leg, that base, the sign of the base. I feel like 4 will be enough for now. Oh no, I'll need like 8. My bad. I thought, for some reason I thought there was only 1 leg to the sign, like a normal billboard. Oops. Alright, we gotta hurry up. It's starting to get dark. Not a good time. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Where are the spikes? Where are they? Am I blind? I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm blind. Where? Oh, here.
Thank God it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
Alright, so I'll put 4 around each leg. Alright.
We're closed, so fuck off.
Alright, so we gotta go up here and build it out. Like there. Ah! That's total bullshit. Don't you fucking hit my building blocks, you bitch. Oh my god, leave me alone. Oh, ew. Hello, is it Hayden? Aiden? Kadash? What's going on? How dare you fool me? Treachery. Trickery. Yes, I had to restart because my husband logged into his Steam on my computer and somehow fucked it up and my save got deleted. It's all his fault, obviously, not mine. I'm perfect in every way. You know what I mean? Obviously. No, really. Interesting. Good to know. Oh. My kid is being so obnoxious right now. I'm not even kidding you. It's okay. We all have big feelings. Every night, it's just like the same arguments, the same tantrums. It's like, oh my god, please. Just go to bed. Just go to bed every night. I'm sick of arguing. Alright, let's get to safety. So I'm going to leave this part unbuilt in, so the zombies hopefully can't follow me up. I can just go yoink and take it up with me. I'm already running out of trees to cut down. But I guess the bad thing is, that means I'm going to have to put the ladder up every time. I might be able to jump and make it though, to be honest. We'll have to find out together. Oh, Kadash. If only life were that simple. It's alright. You're gonna miss this. Like, ooh. You're gonna miss this one day. All the screaming and yelling and arguing with your kids to go to bed and brush their teeth because their breath smells like shit. I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to. I can't do it anymore. I'm like to my husband, I'm sorry, I can't deal. You're just gonna have to handle it, bro. He's cool though. He has way more patience than me. Like, insane. He's so much more patient than me. For the most part. Not always, obviously, but for the most part he is. You wanna go, bro? Speedy little shit. Shut up. Yeah, I could move over. I could like build a bridge from this house to this house. Like make that a second part or something. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. And this time, I made it so my security block thingy actually, like, I made the base built inside of it this time. You know what I mean? I didn't accidentally build in the wrong spot. I didn't build too close to... Excuse me, I didn't build too close to Trader Rex place this time. That was one of the mistakes I made last save. Was I built way too close to that guy's house, for real. I just want to hurry up and build a little enclosed space up off the ground so I can get my character something to eat. Oh, I don't have a pot yet though. Maybe I'll have to go to Trader Rex and get one. I just realized I'm so silly. And I made it so the zombies are faster this time. I made it so the normal ones can jog. Because last time, remember, I made it so they could only walk. I made it so the normal zombies can run. And then jog. And then the feral zombies can run. But the normal zombies are jogging. So... Thank you for the follow, Jack. I really appreciate the support. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to go... And I went... Hello? And I went to Nomad difficulty. Last time I was like... And I went to 7... Every 7 days is going to be a blood moon. So watch out. Or what... I think that's what I set it to now. I can't remember. Maybe it was every 10 days. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure every 7 days. We're going to find out together. I'm scared. Look, a deer. I have nothing to kill it with, though. Alright, we gotta build a fire real quick before I die of dehydration. I wonder if I can make it if I sprint. Nah. So yeah, I guess the only flaw to my plan is I'm gonna have to rebuild one of those things every single time I want to come up. I'll make sure I have one in my inventory at all times. So I guess that's a flaw in my plan. I just realized I probably shouldn't have built those ones permanently. Because I have no safety rail. Silly me. Maybe if I look at it from this angle it will go in. What? Come on. No. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Do I have anything I can eat? I don't have a gun yet, otherwise I'd kill that deer so quick. Nice. Alright, so I got a little platformio. Alright, let's build a wall now. I know it seems a little quick, but I want to get out of sight for a minute. A hot minute, so I can start a fire and not attract too many zombies from being very obviously out in the open. Alright, where are we going to build the fire? Here? I need more rocks. Rip. Alright, let's try to go down here without killing ourselves. Ooh. Ooh. So confused by the physics of this. I'll put this here, protect my little thingamajig. Alright, protect my little thingy. So we need some more rocks. What I want to build. Ooh. I do kind of need to build, like... Oh, I don't know if that's in the security block. How do I test that shit? I feel like maybe I should build this way out. I think I made a mistake. Building towards that guy. I should build this way outwards. That actually makes more sense than what I'm doing right now. Let's see if that works. Oop. Oh! Rude. Oh! dumb hoe. Alright. Walk up on me. Alright. What do I do? Don't worry, I'm gonna spike myself. What's going on? You're talking to my guy all wrong, and if you do it again, I'm gonna hit you over there with a soldering iron. You're talking to my guy all wrong, and if you do it again, I'm gonna hit you over the head with a soldering iron. That's not gonna work, is it? What should I do? I need to do like a wall deal. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, stop your whinging, love. No, that's not gonna work actually. I'm silly. Maybe something more like this. Bro, if my son yells at my daughter one more time. Yes, that is indeed John Locke. He's the guy. Alright, everybody tell me right now. Is John Locke evil or is he not evil? Because I can't decide. I've watched Lost so many times, I'm like, is he bad? Like, I can't... One of those things, you know, I can't quite decide. And like, who am I to judge, right? Alright. He's always been questionable, to say the least. His actions have always been, at the very least, questionable. Why are you running away, my guy? I'm cool Zen mom. I'm cool Zen mom. I'm cool Zen mom. Cool Zen mom. Cool Zen mom. Starting right now. Kids will just test your patience. Alright, let's keep playing. Yeah. John Locke, you reckon? I don't know, I tried to get into the series so many times, like my husband is obsessed with it. Like, I always just, I can never keep up, you know? I'm just like, I think I might be too dumb for this. Like, am I too dumb to understand Lost? Like, am I, like, I said maybe I'm being too hard on myself as per usual. Okay. I feel like they should be too wide, otherwise it's going to be just too thin and narrow to walk through all the time. I really don't want it to fall apart though, like it usually does. Yeah, it is confusing. I'm just like, I don't... Wait, who? Wait, what? Like, what? I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm confused. I don't know. I feel like my husband's lying. He's like, yeah, I get it. I'm like, do you get it? Everything? I'm like, really? Everything? Don't lie right now. Stop lying.
Trader Rick is open for business. Buy Rick or get rigged.
Get rigged. Alright. Oh, I cannot choose that for some reason. I don't understand how that works, but okay. Okay, cool. Alright. So we're gonna have to go to Trader Rick and try to buy a pot, but I honestly don't know if I can afford it right now. Probably not, TBH. Let's fix this. Hmm. Do you see the flaw in my plan if I don't have one of these ready? And there's zombies behind me, I'm gonna get bullied. I feel like I'm gonna knock out this part of the sign. I wonder if I'm knocking out like just one little bit of it or the whole thing. I think I'm knocking out the whole thing, which is not what I want. Oh my god, my kids are driving me so crazy right now. Okay. Whoops. Like, my husband's such a legend. He knows how hard it is for me to put them to sleep because it's just like, I can't anymore. Like, And he will take over, which is great, but it's like I still hear them, you know? Like, I just don't feel like I'm really truly getting a break until I can't hear them anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I appreciate it, like, nonetheless. I appreciate what he does. Okay, so I'm not doing any damage on the other side, which is strange, and I'm like, what's that about? I just want to knock off like one little segment, but I feel like I might be low-key knocking down the whole sign. We're about to find out. On the next episode. And I get free lighting. I mean, how good's that? Am I right? Free lighting, am I right? I really need to hurry up and get some thing for this infection. Here we go. Time to see what happens. Oh, dang. Alright. This is gonna take a long time. How's everybody's day? Should I tell my husband to bring me a drink? Demand. I demand your husband bring me a beverage of sorts. I have no idea how old this Coke is. Almost there. Yes, I know you're hungry. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Can I eat this? What happens if I eat it? Oh, I have diarrhea. Fantastic. Honestly. Fuck. Why did I eat that? Am I actually so dumb? Alright, we don't have time for this shit. Alright, I don't want to build this just yet. I feel like I can definitely build it differently to that in a better way. Alright, and I need some cobblestone to put the fire on. Ooh, pardon me. I low-key want to build out this way, though. Like, I don't want to build out toward the other way, because my, what is it called? That thing that you put down when you, like, try to protect your base online. What is that called? Land claim block? My land claim block mightn't cover that edge, so I don't know if I should keep building out that way. Please don't make me get all the way up. Alright, we gotta hurry. Oh, let's plant these trees while I'm here, by the way. We'll plant them between us and the road. Hello? Whoop. Deirdre, I told you to fuck off, bitch. Yeah, I know your daughter's bullying my daughter. Bitch! Ah! Ugh, yuck. Why can I not use this right now? Are you being so for real? I see a dog kennel there and it's making me extremely nervous. And I'm pooping myself still, apparently. Which is not a vibe. I'm dying so quickly. Come on. I'm dying. Let's look for some rock, but I don't want to go near that dog place. No, thank you. Somewhere here, somewhere. Oh, there's a tree stump there. Hello? I need quite a lot of rock. Let's go to this tree stump, see if we can get some honey. Because I got an infection. It's not good. I think it's like a 10% chance we'll actually get honey. Come on, give me some honey. Come on. Yeah, the girls. Hopefully that will fix my infection, but I mean, yes. Okay, so how do I fix the diarrhea? What is it? It's vitamins, isn't it? I take vitamins or something. Nice. Alright, let's go build a fireplace and get some food and water into us. And then we're going to make a bedroll and set up camp properly and knock down the rest of this sign. Probably just this bit, and then that should be good enough. And then these rails as well. Not a fan, really. I just don't want to build it like too close to where I'll be walking in case I like bump into it and shit and set myself on fire. Not a good time. So I guess we'll build it right over here, out of the way. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Alright, I gotta build a block. Ugh. Let me down that, you bastard. How the heck? Ugh. The physics of this game is so confusing sometimes. Alright. Oh my gosh. Ah! That was my very feminine scream. What do you mean? That was extremely feminine. How dare you? Alright. Bam. 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 I feel like we should do one more out. Maybe I should reinforce it just in case. Build it here. Seems pretty good. Guys, make sure if you haven't already to throw us a follow. I'd really appreciate it. I'm actually doing multi-streaming tonight, so I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now at the same time, Kadash. I know, I'm all grown up and shit. My husband set it up for me. My husband. a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. Come on. Alright. What do you mean you're gonna fall down if I put you there? What are you talking about? What? Why is that happening? I'm so confused. Maybe I need to reinforce it better. Need more wood. Why did it turn pink? I'm so confused. Maybe I shouldn't have built it that far out. Yes, I know you're starving. Jeez, give me some... Come on, I'm almost there. Come on. Come on. I believe in you, girl. I think it's because I have diarrhea and a sore leg. I don't know. Aaron, is that you? Kadaj, did you change your name? You said your name was Aiden. Or Hayden. I'm really bad with names and faces and things and places and facts and myth and literally everything. Oh, that's right. I don't even have a pot yet. Shit. Forgot about that, didn't I? Silly me. I'm so keen on building this place, I don't even have a frickin' pot to piss in, mate. Oh. You've got to be fucking joking me. I cannot believe that just happened. I'm so Devo right now. Let's go check this car for water. Food. Maybe you didn't see me. Oh, he definitely sees me. Okay. No! That's okay, I was pretty close to dying anyway. Who cares? Far out. I better build a bedroll before I lose all my shit again. Oh, that he's gonna still be alive, isn't he? And let me get some bones. to make a knife. Come on. Ugh, I gotta punch this bloody thing now to get the rest of the bones. Alright, let's fuck this guy up. Oop, nearly fell down the hole. Oh, where's the zombie that killed me? What the hell? Ah, I went to all that effort for no reason. How do I... There we go. Alright, so my whole fucking base fell down, which is really annoying. But here we are. We're moving on. We're continuing the good fight, you know? Wait, didn't I just check this? Am I so dumb? Okay. Duh. Alright, let's go see how much a pot costs, because honestly I can't be arsed looking for a pot right now.
You better buy something. Let's get this over with.
600. How much do I have? 100. Okay. Oops, I probably needed those, to be honest, but oh well.
Are you trying to pull a fast one? The shelves are full, so I ain't buying any more of those.
So close, but so far. 350 left.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Yes, please drop near me. Yes, pretty close. Alright, let's go put our bedroll back at our base, even though it all just literally fell apart. Literally just fell apart. Fell to pieces, it did. Very annoyed, but here we are. We're moving on. Collecting ourselves and picking ourselves back up. As we do. heard if you hit it with the shovel, you can pick it back up, but I don't know if that's true. Alright, so it seems we've got to build... I don't understand why this is taking so long to destroy. Die, motherfucker. Okay, myth. Myth. Oh, we can make it stronger. Okay, wicked. Alright, but we've got to build another support beam because the one that we have was not good. TBH. It wasn't structurally sound before, so we have to make it so. I need more cobblestone. I'm so hot right now. Okay, apologies in advance if you can hear my fan, but I'm so hot I can't handle it. Am I looking at a tent right now? What am I looking at? What is this? Okay. Alright, we need more rock. Lots and lots of rock. Okay, this is called 7 Days to Die, and this is your host, MZ, guys. If you haven't already, help your girl out, throw us a follow, I'd really appreciate it. I've been stuck at 5 followers, 5 new followers for a minute. Let's get it up to 6. Boop, 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 boop. I have this new habit where I feel like there's something on my tongue, you know, like, so just constantly going, trying to get this imaginary thing off my tongue. Thank you, Plague Pro. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate the support. Alright, that should hopefully be enough bloody rocks. So we can build this place much better than we did before. I built it all the way out to like here, and then it fell down. Because I didn't have enough supports up, but we live and we learn, what can I say? I don't understand why I can't upgrade that. Thank you for the likes, Plague Pro. Legend. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so we want to try to get this place more livable before the night time. Thank you for the hearts, Plague. The heart thingy. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Legend. Legendary. I love this game so much. So nice. I'm gonna build it so like from over there to over there, like a bridge or something. That would be pretty cool, I think. Oh, look at all that gold I just got. Nice. I'm trying to save up for a pot, so the more gold, the better. I'm so sorry. Ew. Sneezing all over the place, nasty. Sorry. I got a sniffly nose. I don't know what to tell ya. Alright. Okay, so let's try this again, and hopefully this time it doesn't literally fall apart. Like it did last time. I was pretty devastated, not gonna lie. Alright, I've got to get around the other angle now. Okay, not good enough. Ooh! I can never figure out how to get down this ladder, honestly. Bless you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, oh, I'm trying to put this floor down, aren't I? Alright, let's get about here. Ooh. Oh, I'm not close enough, dang it. Okay, and I definitely want my fire kind of in the center of the room. close enough. Damn it. Ugh. So close but so far. Ah! Oh my god. How many times am I gonna fall down from there? Ah! No. Nice. Alright, definitely need more wood now. I think one of the first places we're going to look into is this drive-through coffee place. I don't really want to get too much closer to this dog's kennel. Making me nervous AF. TBH. Alright, so these trees we're going to plant way closer, so we don't have to travel that far to get our wood. You know what I mean? I think it's every 4 spaces I can put a tree. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I appreciate it. Hello. Ow. Hello. He's pretty quick, isn't he? Motherfucker can cuss me. Like, imagine, like, how surreal it would be to have to, like, knife some guy just when you are out running errands. Like, imagine. Imagine if that was, like, the new normal. Oh, why is my phone not plugged in right now? Why are you not charging, my guy? Alright. So that should be plenty of rocks, I would hope. We kind of need to start selling a bunch of crap to the dude. Because I really need a pot. And I honestly don't know if I have it in me to rummage through houses just yet. It's a lot for me, okay? It's really scary. I'm not even joking, it scares the life out of me to go inside enclosed spaces with zombies. I would think that perfectly natural, if anything. Mm. Mm. Why can I only do some parts of it? I don't understand. Mm. I wish I had a wrench. Oh my god, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. They're gonna knock down my whole base. I'm so dead. I'm about to rage quit. I'm for real about to rage quit this game. I mean, there's only one left. I guess that's not too bad. so clearly I need to put way more spikes down. That was insane. They just came out of nowhere. Ah! I can't open the bag. Right, I need wood ASAP. I can't believe that just happened. That was insane. It's not even day 7 yet. I'm so sorry. Apologies.
World War Z, An Oral History of the Zombie War by Max Brooks. DB 65111. Copyright 2006 by Max Brooks. Read by Jim Zeiger. This book contains 342 pages. Approximate reading time 13 hours 55 minutes. This book contains markers allowing direct access to the table of contents, introduction, chapters, and acknowledgments. Library of interview personal Viac, war by the survivor face to face with the living, or at least the undead, hell of that dread who came. He records to the most decimated cities across the United States of America and throughout the world, from decimated cities that once states of survivors from those apocalyptic years, traveled across the World War Z, An Oral History of the Zombie War by Max Brooks. DB 65111. Copyright 2000. Book contains 342 pages. This book contains markers and acknowledgments. Author of The Zombie Survivor records first-hand interviews with survivors of Humanity's 5, records first-hand interviews with survivors of humanity's devastating clash with the undead. Personal accounts from all over the world reveal the scope of the conflict, from the first zombie outbreak to the aftermath of war. Strong language and some violence. 2006. From the book jacket. War came unthinkably close to eradicating humanity. Max Brooks, driven by the urgency of preserving the acid-etched first-hand experiences of the survivors from those apocalyptic years, traveled across the United States of America and throughout the world, from decimated cities that once teemed with upwards of 30 million souls to the most remote and inhospitable areas of the planet. He recorded the testimony of men, women, and sometimes children who came face to face with the living, or at least the undead, hell of that dreadful time. World War Z is the result. Never before have we had access to a document that so powerfully conveys the depth of fear and horror, and also the ineradicable spirit of resistance that gripped human society through the plague years. Ranging from the now infamous village of New Da Chang in the United Federation of China, where the epidemiological trail began with the 12-year-old patient Zero, to the unnamed northern forests, where untold numbers sought a terrible and temporary refuge in the cold, to the United States of Southern Africa, where the Rediker Plan provided hope for humanity at an unspeakable price, to the west of the Rockies Redoubt, where the North American tide finally started to turn. This invaluable chronicle reflects the full scope and duration of the zombie war. Most of all, the book captures with haunting immediacy the human dimension of this epical event. Facing the often raw and vivid nature of these personal accounts requires a degree of courage on the part of the reader, but the effort is invaluable because, as Mr. Brooks says in his introduction, by excluding the human factor, aren't we risking the kind of personal detachment from history that may, heaven forbid, lead us one day to repeat it?
You're welcome in
And in
my
the
shop,
end,
my
isn't
rules.
the human factor
You
the only
follow,
true
or
difference
you
between
fuck
us
off.
and the enemy we now refer to as the living dead? Note, some of the numerical and factual material contained in this edition was previously published under the
All right,
auspices
now
of the
that we're
United
done
Nations
doing business,
Post-War Commission.
Get out of my store.
About the author. Max Brooks's previous book, The Zombie Survival Guide, formed the core of the world's civilian survival manuals during the zombie war. Mr. Brooks subsequently spent years traveling to every part of the globe in order to conduct the face-to-face interviews that have been incorporated into this present publication. World War Z, an oral history of the zombie war. For Henry Michael Brooks, who makes me want to change the world.
Test.
Contents. Introduction, page 1.
Test.
Warnings, page 4. Blame, page 45. The Great Panic, page 68. Turning the Tide, page 105. Homefront USA, page 137. Around the World and Above, page 187. Total War, page 270. Goodbyes, page 328. Acknowledgements, page 343. Reader's note. Notes found in the print edition are located where referenced in text. End of reader's note. Introduction. It goes by many names: The Crisis, The Dark Years, The Walking Plague, as well as newer and more hip titles, such as World War Z or Z War I. I personally dislike this last moniker as it implies an inevitable Z War II. For me, it will always be the Zombie War, and while many may protest the scientific accuracy of the word zombie, they will be hard-pressed to discover a more globally accepted term for the creatures that almost caused our extinction. Zombie remains a devastating word, unrivaled in its power to conjure up so many memories or emotions. And it is these memories and emotions that are the subject of this book. This record of the greatest conflict in human history owes its genesis to a much smaller, much more personal conflict between me and the chairperson of the United Nations Post-War Commission report. My initial work for the Commission could be described as nothing short of a labor of love. My travel stipend, my security access, my battery of translators, both human and electronic, as well as my small but nearly priceless voice-activated transcription PAL, the greatest gift the world's slowest typist could ask for, all spoke to the respect and value my work was afforded on this project. So, needless to say, it came as a shock when I found...
Okay, so something's going down. I just paused the audiobook for a second. Please leave me alone, I'm just a girl. Oh, it's alright, he died. Okay, let's get back to the audiobook. I love me an audiobook. Yes, yes.
found almost half of that work deleted from the report's final edition. It was all too intimate, the chairperson said during one of our many animated discussions. Too many opinions, too many feelings. That's not what this report is about. We need clear facts and figures unclouded by the human factor. Of course, she was right. The official report was a collection of cold, hard data, an objective after-action report that would allow future generations to study the events of that apocalyptic decade without being influenced by the human factor. But isn't the human factor what connects us so deeply to our past? Will future generations care as much for chronologies and casualty statistics as they would for the personal accounts of individuals not so different from themselves? By excluding the human factor, aren't we risking the kind of personal detachment from a history that may, heaven forbid, lead us one day to repeat it? And in the end, isn't the human factor the only true difference between us and the enemy we now refer to as the living dead? I presented this argument, perhaps less professionally than was appropriate, to my boss, who, after my final exclamation of, "We can't let these stories die," responded immediately with, "Then don't. Write a book. You've still got all your notes and the legal freedom to use them. Who's stopping you from keeping these stories alive in the pages of your own, expletive deleted, book?" Some critics will no doubt take issue with the concept of a personal history book so soon after the end of worldwide hostilities. After all, it has been only 12 years since VA Day was declared in the continental United States, and barely a decade since the last major world power celebrated its deliverance on Victory in China Day. Given that most people consider VC Day to be the official end, then how can we have real perspective when, in the words of a UN colleague, we've been at peace about as long as we were at war? This is a valid argument, and one
Thank
that
you
begs
for
a
the gifts,
response.
Cooper. I really appreciate
In the
it.
case of this generation, those who have fought and suffered to win us this decade of peace, time is as much an enemy as it is an ally. Yes, the coming years will provide hindsight, adding greater wisdom to memories seen through the light of a matured post-war world. But many of those memories may no longer exist, trapped in bodies and spirits too damaged or infirm to see the fruits of their victory harvested. It is no great secret that global life expectancy is a mere shadow of its former pre-war figure. Malnutrition, pollution, the rise of previously eradicated ailments, even in the United States, with its resurgent economy and universal health care, are the present reality. There simply are not enough resources to care for all the physical and psychological casualties. It is because of this enemy, the enemy of time, that I have forsaken the luxury of hindsight and published these survivors' accounts. Perhaps decades from now, someone will take up the task of recording the recollections of the much older, much wiser survivors. Perhaps I might even be one of them. Although this is primarily a book of memories, it includes many of the details, technological, social, economic, and so on, found in the original Commission report, as they are related to the stories of those voices featured in these pages. This is their book, not mine, and I have tried to maintain as invisible a presence as possible. Those questions included in the text are only there to illustrate those that might have been posed by readers. I have attempted to reserve judgment or commentary of any kind, and if there is a human
Hello,
factor that should be
What's
removed,
up? Hello,
let
kindness
it be
view.
my
Sorry,
own.
guys, I don't check my Twitch chat that much. I don't
Warnings.
check it enough. Sorry.
Greater Chongqing, the United Federation of China. At its pre-war height,
Hello,
this
FIP
region
man.
boasted a population of over 35 million people. Now there are barely 50,000. Reconstruction funds have been slow to arrive in this part of the country, the government choosing to concentrate on the more densely populated coast. There is no central power grid, no running water besides the Yangtze River. But the streets are clear of rubble, and the local Security Council has prevented any post-war outbreaks. The chairman of that council is Kwang Jing-shu, a medical doctor who, despite his advanced age and wartime injuries, still manages to make house calls to all his patients. The first outbreak I saw was in a remote village that officially had no name. The residents called it New Da Chang, but this was more out of nostalgia than anything else. Their former home, Old Da Chang, had stood since the period of the Three Kingdoms, with farms and houses and even trees said to be centuries old. When the Three Gorges Dam was completed and reservoir waters began to rise, much of Da Chang had been disassembled, brick by brick, then rebuilt on higher ground. This new Da Chang, however, was not a town anymore, but a National Historic Museum. It must have been a heartbreaking irony for those poor peasants to see their town saved, but then only being able to visit it as a tourist. Maybe that is why some of them chose to name their newly constructed hamlet New Da Chang to preserve some connection to their heritage, even if it was only in name. I personally didn't know that this other New Da Chang existed, so you can imagine how confused I was when the call came in. The hospital was quiet. It had been a slow night, even for the increasing number of drunk driving accidents. Motorcycles were becoming very popular. We used to say that your Harley-Davidsons killed more young Chinese than all the GIs in the Korean War. That's why I was so grateful for a quiet shift. I was tired. My back and feet ached. I was on my way out to smoke a cigarette and watch the dawn when I heard my name being paged. The receptionist that night was new and couldn't quite understand the dialect. There had been an accident or an illness. It was an emergency, that part was obvious, and could we please send help at once? What could I say? The younger doctors, the kids who think medicine is just a way to pad their bank accounts, they certainly weren't going to go help some Nong Min just for the sake of helping. I guess I'm still an old revolutionary at heart. Our duty is to hold ourselves responsible to the people. Note 1. From quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong, originally from The Situation and Our Policy After the Victory in the War of Resistance Against Japan, August 13th, 1945. End note. Those words still mean something to me, and I try to remember that as my deer bounced and banged over dirt roads, the government had promised but never quite gotten around to paving. Note 2. A pre-war automobile manufactured in the People's Republic. End note. I had a devil of a time finding the place. Officially, it didn't exist, and therefore wasn't on any map. I became lost several times and had to ask directions from locals who kept thinking I meant the museum town. I was in an impatient mood by the time I reached the small collection of hilltop homes. I remember thinking, this had better be damned serious. Once I saw their faces, I regretted my wish. There were 7 of them, all on cots, all barely conscious. The villagers had moved them into their new communal meeting hall. The walls and floor were bare cement. The air was cold and damp. Of course they're sick, I thought. I asked the villagers who had been taking care of these people. They said no one. It wasn't safe. I noticed that the door had been locked from the outside. The villagers were clearly terrified. They cringed and whispered. Some kept their distance and prayed. Their behavior made me angry, not at them, you understand, not as individuals, but what they represented about our country. After centuries of foreign oppression, exploitation, and humiliation, we were finally reclaiming our rightful place as humanity's Middle Kingdom. We were the world's richest and most dynamic superpower, masters of everything from outer space to cyberspace. It was the dawn of what the world was finally acknowledging as the Chinese century. And yet so many of us still lived like these ignorant peasants, as stagnant and superstitious as the earliest Yang Shao savages. I was still lost in my grand cultural criticism when I knelt to examine the first patient. She was running a high fever, 40 degrees centigrade, and she was shivering violently. Barely coherent, she whimpered slightly when I tried to move her limbs. There was a wound in her right forearm, a bite mark. As I examined it more closely, I realized that it wasn't from an animal. The bite radius and teeth marks had to have come from a small, or possibly young, human being. Although I hypothesized this to be the source of the infection, the actual injury was surprisingly clean. I asked the villagers again who had been taking care of these people. Again, they told me no one. I knew this could not be true. The human mouth is packed with bacteria, even more so than the most unhygienic dog. If no one had cleaned this woman's wound, why wasn't it throbbing with infection? I examined the 6 other patients. All showed similar symptoms. All had similar wounds on various parts of their bodies. I asked one man, the most lucid of the group, who or what had inflicted these injuries. He told me it had happened when they had tried to subdue him. Who? I asked. I found patient 0 behind the locked door of an abandoned house across town. He was 12 years old. His wrists and feet were bound with plastic packing twine. Although he'd rubbed off the skin around his bonds, there was no blood. There was also no blood on his other wounds, not on the gouges on his legs or arms, or from the large dry gap where his right big toe had been. He was writhing like an animal. A gag muffled his growls. At first, the villagers tried to hold me back. They warned me not to touch him, that he was cursed. I shrugged them off and reached for my mask and gloves. The boy's skin was as cold and gray as the cement on which he lay. I could find neither his heartbeat nor his pulse. His eyes were wild, wide, and sunken back in their sockets. They remained locked on me like a predatory beast. Throughout the examination, he was inexplicably hostile, reaching for me with his bound hands and snapping at me through his gag. His movements were so violent, I had to call for 2 of the largest villagers to help me hold him down. Initially, they wouldn't budge. cowering in the doorway like baby rabbits. I explained that there was no risk of infection if they used gloves and masks. When they shook their heads, I made it an order, even though I had no lawful authority to do so. That was all it took. The two oxen knelt beside me. One held the boy's feet while the other grasped his hands. I tried to take a blood sample, and instead extracted only brown, viscous matter. As I was withdrawing the needle, the boy began another bout of violent struggling. One of my orderlies, the one responsible for his arms, gave up trying to hold them and thought it might be safer if he just braced them against the floor with his knees. But the boy jerked again, and I heard his left arm snap. Jagged ends of both radius and ulna bones stabbed through his gray flesh. Although the boy didn't cry out, didn't even seem to notice, it was enough for both assistants to leap back and run from the room. I instinctively retreated several paces myself. I am embarrassed to admit this. I have been a doctor for most of my adult life. I was trained, and you could even say raised, by the People's Liberation Army. I've treated more than my share of combat injuries, faced my own death on more than one occasion, and now I was scared, truly scared of this frail child. The boy began to twist in my direction. His arm ripped completely free. Flesh and muscle tore from one another until there was nothing except the stump. His now free right arm, still tied to the severed left hand, dragged his body across the floor. I hurried outside, locking the door behind me. I tried to compose myself, control my fear and shame. My voice still cracked as I asked the villagers how the boy had been infected. No one answered. I began to hear banging on the door. The boy...
Shut up, you old bastard.
My voice still cracked as I asked the villagers how the boy had been infected. No one answered. I began to hear banging on the door, the boy's fist pounding weakly against the thin wood. It was all I could do not to jump at the sound. I prayed they would not notice the color draining from my face. I shouted, as much from fear as frustration, that I had to know what happened to this child. A young woman came forward, maybe his mother. You could tell that she had been crying for days. Her eyes were dry and deeply red. She admitted that it had happened when the boy and his father were moon fishing, a term that describes diving for treasure among the sunken ruins of the Three Gorges Reservoir. With more than 1,100 abandoned villages, towns, and even cities, there was always the hope of recovering something valuable. It was a very common practice in those days, and also very illegal. She explained that they weren't looting, that it was their own village, Old Dachang, and that they were just trying to recover some heirlooms from the remaining houses that hadn't been moved. She repeated the point, and I had to interrupt her with promises not to inform the police. She finally explained that the boy came up crying with a bite mark on his foot. He didn't know what had happened. The water had been too dark and muddy. His father was never seen again. I reached for my cell phone and dialed the number of Dr. Gu Wan Kui, an old comrade from my army days, who now worked at the Institute of Infectious Diseases at Chongqing University. Note 3. The Institute of Infectious and Parasitic Diseases of the First Affiliated Hospital, Chongqing Medical University. End note. We exchanged pleasantries, discussing our health, our grandchildren. It was only proper. I then told him about the outbreak, and listened as he made some joke about the hygiene habits of hillbillies. I tried to chuckle along, but continued that I thought the incident might be significant. Almost reluctantly, he asked me what the symptoms were. I told him everything: the bites, the fever, the boy, the arm. His face suddenly stiffened. His smile died. He asked me to show him the infected. I went back into the meeting hall, and waved the phone's camera over each of the patients. He asked me to move the camera closer to some of the wounds themselves. I did so, and when I brought the screen back to my face, I saw that his video image had been cut. "Stay where you are," he said, just a distant, removed voice now. "Take the names of all who have had contact with the infected. Restrain those already infected. If they have passed into coma, vacate the room and secure the exit." His voice was flat, robotic, as if he had rehearsed this speech or was reading from something. He asked me, "Are you armed?" "Why would I be?" I asked. He told me he would get back to me. All business again. He said he had to make a few calls and that I should expect support within several hours. They were there in less than one. 50 men in large Army Z-8A helicopters. All were wearing hazardous materials suits. They said they were from the Ministry of Health. I don't know who they thought they were kidding. With their bullying swagger, their intimidating arrogance, even these backwater bumpkins could recognize the Guan Bu. Note 4. Guokya Anchuan Bu, the pre-war Ministry of State Security. End note. Their first priority was the meeting hall. The patients were carried out on stretchers, their limbs shackled, their mouths gagged. Next, they went for the boy. He came out in a body bag. His mother was wailing as she and the rest of the village were rounded up for examinations. Their names were taken, their blood drawn. One by one, they were stripped and photographed. The last one to be exposed was a withered old woman. She had a thin, crooked body, a face with 1,000 lines, and tiny feet that had to have been bound when she was a girl. She was shaking her bony fist at the doctors. "This is your punishment," she shouted. "This is revenge for Feng Du." She was referring to the city of ghosts, whose temples and shrines were dedicated to the underworld. Like old Da Chang, it had been an unlucky obstacle to China's next great leap forward. It had been evacuated, then demolished, then almost entirely drowned. I've never been a superstitious person, and I've never allowed myself to be hooked on the opiate of the people. I'm a doctor, a scientist. I believe only in what I can see and touch. I've never seen Feng Du as anything but a cheap, kitschy tourist trap. Of course, this ancient crone's words had no effect on me, but her tone, her anger. She had witnessed enough calamity in her years upon the earth. The warlords, the Japanese, the insane nightmare of the Cultural Revolution. She knew that another storm was coming, even if she didn't have the education to understand it. My colleague, Dr. Quay, had understood all too well. He'd even risked his neck to warn me, to give me enough time to call and maybe alert a few others before the Ministry of Health arrived. It was something he had said, a phrase he hadn't used in a very long time, not since those minor border clashes with the Soviet Union. That was back in 1969. We had been in an earthen bunker on our side of the Ussuri, less than a kilometer downriver from Chunbao. The Russians were preparing to retake the island, their massive artillery hammering our forces. Gu and I had been trying to remove shrapnel from the belly of this soldier, not much younger than us. The boy's lower intestines had been torn open. His blood and excrement were all over our gowns. Every 7 seconds, a round would land close by, and we would have to bend over his body to shield the wound from falling earth. And every time, we would be close enough to hear him whimper softly for his mother. There were other voices, too, rising from the pitch darkness just beyond the entrance to our bunker. Desperate, angry voices that weren't supposed to be on our side of the river. We had 2 infantrymen stationed at the bunker's entrance. One of them shouted, "Spetsnaz," and started firing into the dark. We could hear other shots now as well. Ours or theirs, we couldn't tell. Another round hit, and we bent over the dying boy. Goo's face was only a few centimeters from mine. There was sweat pouring down his forehead. Even in the dim light of one paraffin lantern, I could see that he was shaking and pale. He looked at the patient, then at the doorway, then at me, and suddenly he said, "Don't worry, everything's going to be all right." Now, this is a man who has never said a positive thing in his life. Goo was a worrier, a neurotic curmudgeon. If he had a headache, it was a brain tumor. If it looked like rain, this year's harvest was ruined. This was his way of controlling the situation, his lifelong strategy for always coming out ahead. Now, when reality looked more dire than any of his fatalistic predictions, he had no choice but to turn tail and charge in the opposite direction. "Don't worry, everything's going to be all right." For the first time, everything turned out as he predicted. The Russians never crossed the river, and we even managed to save our patient. For years afterward, I would tease him about what it took to pry out a little ray of sunshine, and he would always respond that it would take a hell of a lot worse to get him to do it again. Now we were old men, and something worse was about to happen. It was right after he asked me if I was armed. "No," I said. "Why should I be?" There was a brief silence. I'm sure other ears were listening. "Don't worry," he said. "Everything's going to be all right." That was when I realized that this was not an isolated outbreak. I ended the call and quickly placed another to my daughter in Guangzhou. Her husband worked for China Telecom and spent at least 1 week of every month abroad. I told her it would be a good idea to accompany him the next time he left, and that she should take my granddaughter and stay for as long as they could. I didn't have time to explain. My signal was jammed just as the first helicopter appeared. The last thing I managed to say to her was, "Don't worry, everything's going to be all right." Kwang Jing-shu was arrested by the MSS and incarcerated without formal charges. By the time he escaped, the outbreak had spread beyond China's borders. Lhasa, the People's Republic of Tibet. The world's most populous city is still recovering from the results of last week's general election. The Social Democrats have smashed the Lamist Party in a landslide victory, and the streets are still roaring with revelers. I meet Nuri Talavaldi at a crowded sidewalk cafe. We have to shout over the euphoric din. Before the outbreak started, overland smuggling was never popular. To arrange for the passports, the fake tour buses, the contacts and protection on the other side all took a lot of money. Back then, the only two lucrative routes were into Thailand or Myanmar. Where I used to live, in Kachin, the only option was into the ex-Soviet republics. No one wanted to go there, and that is why I wasn't initially Shuto. Note 1. Shuto, a snakehead, the smuggler of Renshu, or human snake of refugees. End note. I was an importer. Raw opium, uncut diamonds, girls, boys, whatever was valuable from those primitive excuses for countries. The outbreak changed all that. Suddenly we were besieged with offers, and not just from the Liu Dong Renko, but also, as you say, from people on the up and up. Note 2. Liu Dong Renko, China's floating population of homeless labor. End note. I had urban professionals, private farmers, even low-level government officials. These were people who had a lot to lose. They didn't care where they were going. They just needed to get out. Did you know what they were fleeing? We'd heard the rumors. We'd even had an outbreak somewhere in Kashir. The government had hushed it up pretty quickly, but we guessed we knew something was wrong. Didn't the government try to shut you down? Officially, they did. Penalties on smuggling were hardened. Border checkpoints were strengthened. They even executed a few chouteaux publicly, just to make an example. If you didn't know the true story, if you didn't know it from my end, you'd think it was an efficient crackdown. You're saying it wasn't. I'm saying I made a lot of people rich. Border guards, bureaucrats, police, even the mayor. These were still good times for China, where the best way to honor Chairman Mao's memory was to see his face on as many 100-yuan notes as possible. You were that successful? Kashi was a boomtown. I think 90%, maybe more, of all westbound overland traffic came through with even a little left over for air travel. Air travel? Just a little. I only dabbled in transporting Renshu by air. A few cargo flights now and then to Kazakhstan or Russia. Small-time jobs. It wasn't like the East, where Guangdong or Jiangsu were getting thousands of people out every week. Could you elaborate? Air smuggling became big business in the eastern provinces. These were rich clients, the ones who could afford pre-booked travel packages and first-class tourist visas. They would step off the plane at London or Rome or even San Francisco, check into their hotels, go out for a day's sightseeing, and simply vanish into thin air. That was big money. I'd always wanted to break into air transport. But what about infection? Wasn't there a risk of being discovered? That was only later, after Flight 575. Initially, there weren't too many infected taking these flights. If they did, they were in the very early stages. Air transport chouteaux were very careful. If you showed any signs of advanced infection, they wouldn't go near you. They were out to protect their business. The golden rule was you couldn't fool foreign immigration officials until you fooled your chouteau first. You had to look and act completely healthy, and even then it was always a race against time. Before Flight 575, I heard this one story about a couple, a very well-to-do businessman and his wife. He had been bitten. Not a serious one, you understand, but one of the slow burns, where all the major blood vessels are missed. I'm sure they thought there was a cure in the West. A lot of the infected did. Apparently, they reached their hotel room in Paris just as he began to collapse. His wife tried to call the doctor, but he forbade it. He was afraid they would be sent back. Instead, he ordered her to abandon him, to leave now before he lapsed into coma. I hear that she did, and after 2 days of groans and commotion, the hotel staff finally ignored the Do Not Disturb sign and broke into the room. I'm not sure if that is how the Paris outbreak started, though it would make sense. You say they didn't call for a doctor, that they were afraid they'd be sent back. But then why try to find a cure in the West? You really don't understand a refugee's heart, do you? These people were desperate. They were trapped between their infections and being rounded up and treated by their own government. If you had a loved one, a family member, a child who was infected, and you thought there was a shred of hope in some other country, wouldn't you do everything in your power to get there? Wouldn't you want to believe there was hope? You said that man's wife, along with the other Renshu, vanished into thin air. It has always been this way, even before the outbreaks. Some stay with family, some with friends. Many of the poorer ones had to work off their bao to the local Chinese mafia. Note 3, bao, the debt many refugees incurred during their exodus. End note. The majority of them simply melted into the host country's underbelly. The low-income areas, if that's what you want to call them, What better place to hide than among that part of society that no one else even wants to acknowledge? How else could so many outbreaks have started in so many first world ghettos? It's been said that many Shu Tao propagated the myth of a miracle cure in other countries. Some. Did you? Pause. No. Another pause. How did Flight 575 change air smuggling? Restrictions were tightened, but only in certain countries. Airline Shu Tao were careful, but they were also resourceful. They used to have this saying, every rich man's house has a servant's entrance. What does that mean? If Western Europe has increased its security, go through Eastern Europe. If the U.S. won't let you in, go through Mexico. I'm sure it helped to make the rich white countries feel safer, even though they had infestations already bubbling within their borders. This is not my area of expertise, you remember. I was primarily land transport, and my target countries were in Central Asia. Were they easier to enter? They practically begged us for the business. Those countries were in such economic shambles, their officials were so backward and corrupt, they actually helped us with the paperwork in exchange for a percentage of our fee. There were even Shu Tao, or whatever they called them in their barbarian babble, who worked with us to get Ren Shu across the old Soviet republics into countries like India or Russia, even Iran. Although I never asked or wanted to know where any of the Ren Shu were going.
Honestly, did anyone just see that? Please tell me somebody just saw that. I'm so mad right now. I'm actually so mad. Hello. I'm actually so fucking mad right now. I'm gonna take a break. Goodbye. Make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me. Bye. I need a break. For real. I'm so mad.